If you are doing these 5 things on your intermittent fasting journey, then you are probably not losing weight, and here is why. We noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Come subscribe. We give you 5 days a week of free weight loss advice. And I mean, come on. It's a pretty cool vibe over here. So I'd love it if you'd come join. We really appreciate all of your support. So please don't forget to subscribe. In this video, we're going to share with you the 5 mistakes that we have made on our intermittent fasting journeys to lose 260 pounds. And we're going to share with you what works and what doesn't work. Number 1 is really important. I've been seeing a lot of people lately do this 1 meal a day thing where they won't eat anything, but they'll have 1 meal. And it's the worst food you've ever seen in your life.
You mean like a ton of French fries and
burgers and pizza and milkshakes, and you're like, what are you doing? And they're fat. They're fat. They're just really big. They're huge. And you're like, okay, I'm not doing this.
Well, a lot of the women that come to us actually are on this program.
I know.
Where they eat one really big meal because they've been so starved all day because they don't feel like they deserve to eat. I know, Penelope, when you were 320 pounds, you did something similar.
So I heard you say something a few days ago that I really resonated with. Eat 1 meal and eat it all day.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you want to have 3 milkshakes and 3 burgers and 3 things of French fries, then you can have 1 burger at breakfast, 1 burger at lunch, 1 burger at dinner, and make it with different ingredients. That's my swap for you.
A lot of times the 1 meal a day is happening late at night because that's only time you have, actually, because you've been busy all day, you've been living on pastries and coffee, or you've just been living on coffee. And then finally it's 8, 9, 10 p.m. You're in front of the TV, you're finally relaxed, and that's when you have your 1 meal a day. And so like if you're doing the 20 hours off and 4 hours on, which is extreme and I don't recommend it, you probably want to consider having a great, really healthy meal full of whole food ingredients that are nutrient dense. But a lot of people aren't doing that because it's just not working for their metabolism. I think that when you're losing weight, you want to stabilize your blood glucose levels, which means that you really don't want to be intermittent fasting too long. If you've damaged your metabolism by over dieting or overeating or just being in a chemical lifestyle, you definitely need to rehabilitate your hunger cues, rehabilitate your blood glucose levels, rehabilitate your insulin response, rehabilitate your pancreas, rehabilitate your liver and your gut microbiome before you can really even consider fasting. Another thing that we came through that we are just consistently shocked about. I actually made a hydration guide. I still haven't finished it. Guide. I made a hydration guide. And I was totally blown away at how problematic hydration is for our country as a whole, let alone people who intermittent fast. Over 70% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. Which means that like the chronic pain and inflammation and headaches and weight gain like could all be related to just dehydration.
Wow.
But this is one of the main problems that we see with people who think they're intermittent fasting, doing something great, but they're just forgetting to drink. It's like they're not even allowing themselves to drink. That's how deep the shame is around food. And people thinking that they are overweight, it's their fault, which it is. But it's also that you might not know any better, but you absolutely have to get quality water. People say, oh, water's so boring. I don't want to drink water. I'm like, too bad. You got to drink it anyway. But Penelope's made water really fun. We have like a whole water guide in our program. So if you want to join our program, definitely click the link in the description below.
The next thing that you guys are all doing that is just so silly to me, but I mean, lazy people do this too. They don't exercise. If you're not exercising,
are you calling people lazy?
Look, I'm being honest. You guys love my honesty and my personality. I'm not going to lie. You're lazy if you don't exercise. And most people don't exercise.
Well,
so
maybe
yes,
it's just
they're
a
lazy.
habit. Maybe it's just a habit.
It's a lazy habit. And I'm like, some people need to be called out. If you don't like it, keep swiping. I'm not for you then.
Well, I mean, I think
she's a little softer.
It can be confronting to exercise when you're really out of shape. So it requires courage.
I was 320 pounds, so you can't even pull that card on me because I went through that too. So you just get over it. You just literally get over it.
Yeah, but you were pissed and you were like angry and you were
punched a few walls.
You were, yeah, but I'm saying like that's a kind of anger that leads to courage,
and it leads to a breakthrough in a workout and some extra burned calories that then burn some extra of that freaking stubborn fat that you can't get off. And the way you get it off is with this exercise. So keep exercising.
The problem with intermittent fasting is that people ask us all the time, should I intermittent fast? Shouldn't I intermittent fast? And my answer is yes. If you're going to intermittent fast because you feel so ashamed and you're going to do that late night binging behavior, I say no, don't intermittent fast because it's not right for you. You might have an eating disorder that you really need to heal before you even consider intermittent fasting. Because when I look at intermittent fasting as more of the same extreme yo-yo dieting, binge purge, extreme behavior. More of that isn't going to help you long term. We're interested in results for a lifetime. Results that you can count on, results you can bank on, the best insurance policy you could possibly invest invest in, your time, your money, your effort, and your focus, is to live a lifestyle that you love, that you feel inspired to live, that's natural living, no drugs, no injections, just whole foods, just coming back to nature, rehabilitating your hunger cues, healing your gut microbiome, doing the work that's deep inside. So I would say don't even intermittent fast if you can't do it with a good mindset. Because intermittent fasting, where you're thinking like, oh, you're obsessing like, oh, I have to stop eating. It's 6 p.m. Oh, and then in the morning it's like, oh, 10 a.m. I can't wait. It's like 9:59. It's like, that's not good.
That's not normal.
No. So you want it to be more like Penelope and I do this, but it's kind of just natural. We just love the way we feel in the morning, and we sleep better when we stop eating late, and we just get the calories in, because if you're not getting enough calories in before your cutoff, then you're going to be starving and you won't sleep well. And then you're shooting yourself in the foot. So there's like so many nuances in this conversation.
We love making these videos for you guys. We've been making these videos for you guys over 1,000 videos now. And we would really appreciate your contributions, because we give free weight loss advice 7 days a week, basically.
So you got 3 options. You can either subscribe, so you keep getting our videos, which we'd love if you did that. And if you're subscribed, we'd love it if you comment below, because we really want to get to know who you are, what you're about, and what you care about. The other way you can get involved is to make a contribution to Step It Up. And that helps to support our advocacy work, and it helps to forward our initiatives, because we're trying to build our team, and we could really use some extra funds to do that, because we give you free weight loss advice over 1,000 videos now. The third way is perhaps the most meaningful way and the most transformational way, but no less important than the other two. And that would be clicking the link in the description to join our program. If you're a woman and you're ready, then we will meet you right where you are and help you to lose the weight once and for all, teaching you all the things you need to know right when you need to know them to successfully lose the weight and never, ever look back.
Hey, we noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed, which means you're watching our videos, you like the content, but you haven't made the commitment. So we would love it if you would subscribe.
And if you want to join our Women's Accountability Group, don't forget to click the link in the description to join. We're only accepting amazing, awesome, and ready women, so please join if you're one of those. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all the time.